is going on, my YouTube friends, my Patreon friends, my hip-hop friends, man? I got a little bit going on now. My camera's about to die, so I'm going to do the Marlon Craft one, Lonely, and then I got, I think he dropped his album, right? So I got some of that to start picking through. I got some Harry Mack coming up today. I had to warm myself up. So let's jump into this. My friend Yolanda sent me this one and asked me to get into this, and based on the title, it's probably going to be one of these ones where I start talking about myself again. We'll see. There's also a live, so if the 3 minutes isn't long enough, we might do the live too. Excuse me. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you hounding me. More specifically, I love that. And I don't want to waste y'all's time anymore, man. Let's watch this. Make sure it's loud enough.
I'm lonely. I could turn a W to an L. I'm lonely. I could take something wonderful, make it hell. I've been trying to fill a void I don't understand. I don't know its shape. Eyes closed, trying to fit different shit in this empty space. To no avail, I'm lonely, it's cold as hell. In the part of my soul where love and the noble notions dwell, I'm lonely. I don't get what I'm looking for, but I search on. Trying to make a map of places that I've never gone, I'm lonely. Shit ain't everybody. I wash my head with this human condition, but I don't feel cleansed, I feel lonely, yo. Been avoiding time with myself, and now I owe me, though. Every time we together, I focus on something phony. I'm lonely, but I don't wanna settle.
This is tough, man.
I'm lonely. I could turn a W to an L. I'm lonely. I could take something wonderful, make it hell. I've been trying to fill a void I don't understand. I don't know its shape. Eyes closed, trying to fit different shit in this empty space. To no avail, I'm lonely, it's cold as hell. In the part of my soul where love and the noble notions dwell, I'm lonely. I don't get what I'm looking for, but I search on. Trying to make a map of places that I've never gone, I'm lonely.
It's like, for me, it feels like, you know, success, all this stuff, like it's all cool, but like if you don't know where it's going, if you don't know what to make of it, if you don't know what the roadmap is, like the success, the fame, the numbers, that's all distracting now because you don't know what it is that you need, right? I swear this guy just writes songs just for me. Just for my life.
Shit ain't everybody. I wash my head with this human condition, but I don't feel...
He washed his head with this human condition, but he doesn't feel cleansed, right?
Lonely. Shit ain't everybody. I wash my head with this human condition, but I don't feel cleansed, I feel lonely, yo. Been avoiding time with myself, and now I owe me, though. Every time we together, I focus on something phony. I'm lonely.
Holy crap. So he said that when he's taking time to himself, he's focusing on something else, and now he owes you the time. So, like, we're in a relationship, let's say me and my fiance, and if we're out for dinner and I'm on my phone the whole time, well, now I still owe you that time. He's saying he owes himself that time. That's so dope.
And now I owe me, though. Every time we together, I focus on something phony. I'm lonely, but I don't wanna settle. Shit. Sometimes I'd rather be unhappy than to be alone. Tell myself I need the bone, but truth is that I need a home. I've been rationalizing time that's spent with people that don't inspire me. Being lonely sucks, I'm starting to lose my spirit's trust. Scared of what I want, I've been starting to fear my lust. If I can't tell myself the whole truth, then the lyrics must. Like I should come here to stroke, but I know I came here to buzz.
If he can't lie to himself, or if he can't be honest to himself, rather, if he's lying to himself, then the lyrics are going to speak the truth. He says, if I can't admit to something, and if I say it in my song, then that's me trying to admit to it, right? Nuts, man. This dude is... Like, the imagery he was painting before with, like, being cast away, like, in the ocean or alone in the ocean, like, that is a level of loneliness that is far, far, far beyond the graspable, you know, like, I don't want to be around these people, but when I'm not around them, I'm by myself. Like, that is so close to home, right? And, like, the comparison of the two is just wild, man. And that's such a tough situation, too. Like, do you want to hang out with people... Like, let's talk, like, in my situation, do I want to distract myself with projects, or do I want to make sure that I got mine and then maybe go be a part of projects? Like, because everyone talks big game, everyone wants to do their thing, but are they gonna be there for your thing? Do you know what your thing is? Like, do you know how to ask for help when the help is there? And if not, are you choosing to be lonely? Are you choosing to be by yourself? I ask myself this all the time.
Yeah. Man-made, most of my woes be. Feel like we do half what we do cause we bored, we just be lonely. I feel like most people rather use me than to know me. I feel like I'm a bitch cause I got it good, but be feeling bad like Cockiness is just fear and drag. I see a lot of RuPaul's.
Cockiness is just fear and drag. He's gonna go to a RuPaul thing too. Come on now.
Cockiness is just fear and drag. I see a lot of RuPaul's of emotions. I say I ain't judging a lot, but I do and I know it. Wish I was more easygoing. Maybe I wouldn't feel lonely, but sometimes we ain't inclined to be the men we wanna be. Like shit, without this critical lens, I couldn't see. But I don't know, 'cause there's a lot of things I thought I couldn't be, and I'm starting to become all them. Maybe there's hope for us. It's the most self-involved and the most communal rhyme. We all in search of these people who can relate. Their absence, negative space. Shit, without them, there's no alone. So I know they out there for me, or I wouldn't feel so lonely. I remember.
Ah, man, that's so cool. The negative space thing is like you say, it fills me from the negative space. So it's like no news is good news. Like I know y'all are out there. I know y'all are watching. There's like a few of y'all that are gonna be watching this, and that to me is worth it enough. Like I've talked about that lots. You know what I mean? It's like I will be myself because I know that there might be one person watching. And I like that, man. It's a freedom. It's like it's freeing. And now I don't feel so bad. Like y'all, I live on an acreage outside of a tiny little town. Like my neighbor is 7 acres away. You know what I mean? Like it's weird, man. And like this is like being in my situation again, being like shut in. And I can relate. I'm like in my studio. I'm doing my thing. I'm trying to do a whole bunch of my thing so that I have the freedom to do more stuff that I want to do, man. And it's like I don't know if that's the answer to what's gonna make you happy. Like you kind of got to make you happy, right? Jumping all over the place.
When it wasn't cool to feel lonely, and somewhere along the way, Kid Cudi made it okay. But now we fetishize it. It's a style to be tried, and take this pill if you don't like it. You don't have to feel lonely. And that ain't never been me.
You say if you take this pill, then you ain't gotta feel lonely. Wow, man. I got a short coming for y'all. I gotta relate this to this, and I'm not gonna right now. But I got a podcast coming out on Friday, and someone asked me what BEL is. I'm like, I think that's the first time I've been asked that. Had lots of people on my channel. Brought lots of people on my channel.
If you don't like it, you don't have to feel lonely. And that ain't never been me, but I ain't that far. Buzz goes the sound of the antidepressant notifications. I'ma need me 3 grams of some mentions. Tell me you like the online me, so the real me don't feel so lonely. I'm just being real, homie. This ain't a sad song, this ain't a mad song, but I do worry, 'cause I've been trying to write some next level shit lately, and this is it. So I'm scared that my loneliness makes me like, do I need it to shine? What if I leave it behind? Will I die young if I continue to just bleed from my mind? And I guess that's something that only time can show me, but for now I gotta go, shit. I'm late to meet the homies. Lonely.
Wow, man, and how he spanned that back, like the dynamic shift I thought was super impressive in that like third verse, that third section. He felt like he really like picked it up, like he's like marching down the street now, right? And then like to bring it back and like make it like a self-reflective thing. And like you hear lots of artists, man, say like at their lowest of lows, like instead of the worst of the worst, they're writing music, and that's what's keeping them alive. And it's tough, man. Like I talk about this on my channel too. Like I would never wish that Marlon Craft had to go to that place. But God, it's cool that we got some art from it, isn't it? Like at least there was something to come from those hard, long days. You know, like there's lots of great heartbreak music. And like I would never wish someone have to go through that. But if it made you who you are today, and if it made this, like that's magical too, right? Really cool, man. This dude is like, as a dude, I appreciate him talking about this stuff. And I'm appreciating that more and more. And I'm hoping that I can kind of give my little piece back. Because I don't know, man. It took me a long time to be comfortable to say something. Not worry about the repercussions or what someone might think. I don't know, man. I hope that translates. I hope that carries over. But anyhow, I appreciate the request. I appreciate the patience. See y'all soon.